Recently, Brandon was talking about how he got a new phone. Brandon, play him your ringtone.
JustSON Video Bites. Yummy, yummy.
It is Friday, January 15th, 2010. And welcome to today's edition of the JustSON Video Bites. I'm Casey Knopik, our engineer is Brandon Hanson, and on Sunday, we'll have a new Northern Rangers video for you. I'm going to be picking up our new kayaks, and we're going to be testing them out, hoping, if it's not a downpour, that we'll be testing them out on Church Lake in Bonnie Lake, Washington. So I'm very excited to get them out there in the water and give them a test run. This is a big football weekend coming up. NFL playoffs. Only 8 teams remain in their quest for the Super Bowl. One of those teams is not the Seattle Seahawks. However, the Hawks are getting national attention by signing Pete Carroll. Brandon wrote a great post earlier today, down below this video at justsouthnorth.com, about how he thinks that it was a great signing. What do you viewers think? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Are you going to wait and find out? I'm in the wait and find out boat. I think that you can't judge a guy what he did 10 years ago by what he's going to do today. So I'm here with an open mind. I think it was a good signing. If anything, it definitely got the Hawks back on the national radar. The only thing that they had been this past season was for those green uniforms. I loved them. Brandon hated them. Speaking of Brandon, what do you got going on for us today out in Spokane, Washington? Take it away.
Thanks, Casey. Now, with you being a Hawks fan, you probably really don't want to talk about this, but I have to say it. Kurt Warner belongs in the Hall of Fame. He's had some of the most historic seasons in NFL history. He's been to the Super Bowl 3 times, and with longevity, I mean, he's still alive and kicking and doing pretty well in the NFL. He's got to be one of the best in history. There's no arguing against it. I mean, seriously. All right, Casey, back to you.
Thanks, Brandon. And as many of you viewers know, if you keep track of JustSouthNorth.com, about a month ago I put up a fitness tracker, and I put up photos of me before I started going to the gym. I've been going to the gym 5 days a week now for about a month and a half, Monday through Friday, doing cardio and some strength and conditioning, and so I'm seeing a result. So keep your eyes peeled. It won't be much longer, and I'll put a before and after picture for about a 2-month span, and you guys will be able to see if I really have been going to the gym like I've been saying. And as always, it's time for our sponsor of the video. Brandon, who's today's sponsor?
This episode of Just South of North Video Bites was brought to you by the money left over after the Seahawks signed Pete Carroll. And if you did the math there is absolutely no money left over, so this section isn't actually sponsored. Sorry.
And that'll do it for this edition of the JustSON Video Bites. I'm Casey Knopik. Our engineer is Brandon Hanson. Don't forget to keep sending your outdoor photos to justsouthofnorth@gmail.com. And also, we started a new section every Friday. If you scroll down, you'll see it. And that's our Northwest Photographer of the Week section. So make sure you send in some great photos. If you happen to be a Northwest photographer, I could be anybody. Anybody with a point and shoot, anybody with a business, just send them on over justsouthofnorth@gmail.com. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Leave a tip.